Your wedding canceled is seriously bad luck, and I heard you got hurt too. Just thinking about it gives me shivers. I mean, getting injured on your wedding morning, that's practically a curse. Maybe it's a sign from God that you should rethink getting married to my brother?
I was on my way to the wedding venue when someone pushed me from behind and I fell onto the road. Fortunately, I wasn't hit by a car, which was lucky given the circumstances.
So you're in the hospital now?
I'm in a hospital room after receiving treatment. Since I hit my head, they're doing some detailed tests and want to keep me under observation until next week.
Under observation? Huh. Despite all the relatives and guests who made time for today, their time was wasted. You're being pretty casual about it.
I'm truly sorry the wedding had to be canceled because I got injured.
I had to squeeze out time from my busy schedule for this.
I'm sorry.
You can't be that badly hurt if you can use your phone, right? Maybe you're just exaggerating. I heard you fell pretty badly, with blood spurting from your head and your arm bent at a weird angle. And that you made such a big deal about it that someone had to call an ambulance. So dramatic.
What?
You could have just gotten first aid and gone through with the wedding. Wearing a dress with a cast or bandages as accessories could have been a memorable sight.
How do you know the details of my injury, Rachel?
Huh? I just imagined it.
Well, I was pushed from behind and fell toward the road, so I instinctively put out my hand to stop myself. But it bent in a weird direction and my arm broke. I couldn't support myself properly, so I hit my head on the ground and was bleeding from my head. But this information shouldn't have reached any family members yet because I haven't told anyone. I think only I and the people at the scene would know about this.
I told you I'm just imagining it.
Imagining?
Anyway, if someone pushed you, maybe that means that you've made enemies? Someone who's worthy of marrying my brother shouldn't have enemies. My brother is perfect in every way, and I'm so proud of him.
Could it be that you resent me, Rachel? Did you do this?
It wasn't me, okay? Do you have any evidence that I pushed you?
I remember when we met before the wedding, you said you couldn't accept your older brother Jack marrying someone younger than you, and that you didn't want a younger sister-in-law because it would be awkward.
And that means I pushed you off the sidewalk into the road while you were waiting at the signal? There were lots of people there. You have no evidence to suspect me, right?
Rachel, I wanted to get along with you since we're going to be family. But did you dislike me that much? You say that I was pushed while waiting at a signal and that there were many people around. Is that also your imagination?
It's imagination. I have a vivid imagination.
You're right that I don't have evidence. I didn't see you directly at the scene. But don't you think you know too much about the circumstances of my injury?
This kind of thing happens all the time. Anyone could imagine what happened after hearing about your injuries. Honestly, stop accusing people without evidence, okay? Suspecting family members shows how rotten you are. God, the woman marrying my beloved brother is such a horrible person. I'm seriously against this marriage.
Against it?
The wedding being canceled was the right outcome. God is telling you to stay away from my brother. You should take the hint and leave him.
Are you saying you'll do something else if I go ahead and marry Jack?
Nobody said anything like that. Stop being so paranoid. Anyway, you'd better think carefully about your future while you're in the hospital.
Rachel, I've always tried to be kind to you. What exactly did I do to make you dislike me so much?
You took my brother from me. He used to call me every day before he met you. Now he barely has time for his own sister.
I've never tried to come between you two. I've encouraged Jack to spend time with his family.
Save your innocent act. I know what you're doing. You've wrapped him around your finger.
That's not true. Jack makes his own decisions about his time.
Whatever. Just know that a marriage that starts with an accident like this is doomed to fail.
I don't believe in those kinds of superstitions. Jack and I love each other.
Love? Huh, you barely know him. I've known him his entire life. I know what's best for him.
I understand you care about your brother, but he's an adult who can choose his own path.
You understand nothing about our family. Nothing. You're just an outsider trying to fit in where you don't belong.
I hope someday you'll be able to accept me, Rachel. I really do want us to get along.
Don't hold your breath. Just focus on healing that head of yours. Maybe the doctors will find something wrong with your brain while they're at it.
That's a cruel thing to say.
Truth hurts, doesn't it? I have to go now. Unlike some people, I have actual responsibilities.
Goodbye, Rachel. I hope you feel better soon.
What's that supposed to mean?
Just that you seem very angry. I hope you can find some peace.
Don't psychoanalyze me. You don't know me at all.
Amy, let's have our wedding.
What's with the sudden decision?
It's been 6 months since it was canceled, and it looks like we can book the venue we wanted originally. It'll be in 6 months, but you said you really wanted to have it at that venue, right? I really liked it too, and since we've already gone through the preparation process once, I think we can have an even smoother and better ceremony than before.
Jack, have you been checking the venue's availability for me?
Yeah, your injuries have completely healed, and if we do it in 6 months, it'll be our first wedding anniversary. I thought this would be the perfect timing for our wedding. I contacted the wedding planner from before, and they said we can come for a consultation anytime. Do you not want to have a wedding?
I do.
Then it's settled. Actually, I've already set up an appointment with the planner for this weekend. I was worried about what I'd do if you said you didn't want to.
Thank you, Jack.
Let's have the best wedding this time. I was planning to talk to you about this in person when I got home, but I have a night out with my colleagues today.
So that's what you wanted to tell me.
Sorry, I'm going out drinking with my work colleagues, so I'll probably be home late. Don't worry about waiting up for me.
Be careful not to drink too much.
My colleagues know I'm a lightweight, so it'll be fine.
I'm really looking forward to this weekend. Oh, Jack, there's one thing I'd like to discuss.
What is it? Is something wrong?
But this isn't something to discuss over text, so let's talk properly at home.
Well, now I'm curious. I'll be home late today, so can't you at least give me a hint over text?
It's just that I have no physical evidence, and it's just my own suspicion. But to be direct, I want to keep the wedding a secret from Rachel.
From Rachel? Why?
6 months ago, when I was pushed and fell, do you remember?
Of course, the case where they never found the culprit and the police said they couldn't do anything.
It was concluded that I probably bumped into someone and lost my footing because there were so many people.
Right, the police thought that you were unfortunately pushed out in a crowded situation.
When I was in the hospital, Rachel texted me. It sounded like Rachel dislikes me and that she was the one who pushed me.
Rachel did?
There's no physical evidence, but when we talked over text, Rachel seemed to know the details of how I got injured way too well.
I'm canceling the drinking party and coming home early.
What?
I want to see those texts. I know you're not the type to easily suspect others, and I was vaguely aware that Rachel was hostile toward you, so honestly, I can't think this is just a misunderstanding on your part.
She's your sister, are you sure?
Sister or not, if she might have hurt my dear wife, I need to find out the truth. I'll come home early so we can talk more about this. You probably couldn't tell me until now because there was no evidence, right?
I didn't want to speak ill of Rachel.
Thank you for being considerate. I'll finish work and come right home. Let's talk this through properly. I never want to see you get hurt again.
Thank you.
I've always noticed Rachel's attitude toward you wasn't great, but I never imagined she'd go this far.
I've been afraid to bring it up. I know how much family means to you.
You're my family too, Amy. My priority. I should have been more aware of what was happening.
It's not your fault. Rachel hides her true feelings when you're around.
That makes it worse, being two-faced like that. I'm heading home now. I've already let my colleagues know something urgent came up.
I saved all the messages from that day. They're disturbing when you read them, knowing what she might have done.
I'm so sorry you've been carrying this burden alone. We'll figure this out together.
What if she tries something again when she finds out we're planning another wedding?
She won't get the chance, I promise you that.
I'm just worried about causing a rift in your family.
If there's a rift, Rachel caused it, not you. Family doesn't hurt family.
Okay, I'll see you soon then.
I'm already on my way. We'll make this wedding happen, and it will be perfect. Nothing will stop us this time.
I love you, Jack.
I love you too, more than anything.
I heard about the wedding. Why did you keep it a secret from me?
Who did you hear it from?
Well, I saw it actually. I happened to go back to my parents' house yesterday. Neither mom nor dad was home, so I was relaxing alone, and that's when I saw it. Your wedding invitation. I didn't know anything about it. Why didn't you tell me?
I'm sorry. I didn't think you would be coming to my, or rather, our wedding.
Well, I wouldn't want to make time only for it to be canceled again. You don't need to count me in this time. I won't be coming.
I see. That helps since I was just making the guest list and now I won't have to revise it.
More importantly, I told Mom and Dad yesterday that I'm getting married too.
What? You're getting married?
To someone I met at a matchmaking party. Finally found someone who meets my standards, so please attend my wedding too. It's still a way off though.
That's quite sudden, Rachel. How long have you been seeing this person?
Long enough. When you know, you know. He's perfect, successful, handsome, comes from a good family.
I'm surprised you never mentioned him before.
Not everyone broadcasts their relationship status constantly. Some of us prefer privacy.
Of course. What's his name?
Tom, he works in finance, a very respectable position.
I'd love to meet him sometime.
Maybe after both our weddings. We're very busy with our careers right now.
Have you decided on a date and venue yet?
We're still deciding, but I have some dates in mind, so I'll book a venue that's available on those dates.
Is it an important date?
Yes, a very special day.
I see.
I'll let you know once it's decided. Let's both do our best with wedding preparations.
Yes, let's. Well, congratulations on your engagement.
Thank you. It's nice to finally have some good news to share with the family.
I'm sure your parents must be thrilled to have both their children getting married.
They are, though they seemed more excited about mine, to be honest, since I'm the daughter and all.
That's wonderful. I hope your special day turns out perfect.
Oh, it will be. I'm determined to make it the most memorable wedding our family has ever seen.
I'm looking forward to hearing more details when you've decided.
You'll be the first to know the date, I promise. Guess what day it is today?
Hello, Rachel. It's my wedding day.
Yes, your wedding day. Did you make it to the venue safely today?
Yes, actually I did. I made it to the venue without any injuries. The preparations are finished and the ceremony will start in about 30 minutes.
That's good to hear. I've also arrived at the venue safely with no injuries. I'm about to start preparing.
Arrived at the venue, but I didn't invite you to our wedding. You also said you wouldn't come.
What are you talking about? Who said I was preparing for your wedding?
What are you talking about?
My wedding is today.
What? Your wedding?
It was so much work to prepare in such a rush. It was hard to convince my fiancé to have it on this day, and I put in so much effort.
What are you saying?
Today is my wedding day.
You deliberately scheduled your wedding on the same day as ours?
I wanted to show you who really gets the blessings, who is most loved by the relatives. Your wedding should take a backseat to mine. All the parents and relatives are coming to mine.
Huh? But everyone is already here, though.
What? Everyone?
Yes, didn't I say? The ceremony starts in 30 minutes. All the relatives we invited have already checked in and are waiting in the family waiting room. It's almost time to move to the chapel.
Wait a minute. Today is my wedding day.
Your father and mother just came to the bride's waiting room a moment ago. We took lots of photos, and they complimented me on how beautiful my dress is.
Then who's coming to my wedding today?
Neither Jack nor I knew about your wedding, and we didn't hear anything about it from your parents or any relatives. Did you actually send out invitations? I think you'd normally send invitations and confirm attendance to make a guest list.
I didn't send out invitations. If they're able to make it to your wedding, then everyone already had the time set aside, right? So I just sent the venue location by text or email. I told Mom and Dad I was getting married, and I told them the venue was here.
Then they probably didn't know when the ceremony was?
I told them it was going to be on the day of your wedding.
Then the answer is simple.
Answer?
Everyone simply chose to come to our ceremony. That's all.
Don't be ridiculous. You're an outsider. My wedding should be more important to them.
But my wedding is also Jack's wedding. Jack isn't an outsider to them, is he?
Stop with the excuses. Right now, bring my relatives and parents back and take them to my venue.
I can't really do that. Oh, excuse me. Jack says he'll handle this from here, so please talk to him.
Are you trying to run away, Amy?
That's enough. Not sending proper invitations and scheduling your wedding on the same day as ours. Didn't you realize this would happen?
Jack, isn't my wedding more important?
Let me be clear. Everyone knew the location and date of your wedding even without invitations. The fact that they didn't go there means they had no intention of going from the start.
What?
You hurt my wife and ruined our wedding once, and then you have the nerve to schedule your wedding on the same day as our rescheduled one? Any normal person would find that unacceptable and unforgivable.
What are you saying?
I heard from Amy about what happened a year ago.
A year ago? You don't actually believe I caused her to fall over, do you? There's no physical evidence.
There is.
What?
You kept insisting there was no physical evidence and refused to admit anything a year ago, so I've been investigating what happened back then without telling Amy while we were preparing for the wedding. I went to that sidewalk over and over to ask around for information.
It was a year ago. There's no way evidence could still exist.
While I was asking for information, a car happened to stop in front of me. The driver was someone who had been driving on the same road when Amy got hurt and had used their hazard lights and his own car to shield Amy and make sure she wasn't hit by other cars until the ambulance arrived.
So what?
That person was scheduled for an overseas transfer the week after Amy's injury, so they still had everything. The dash cam footage from a year ago.
What?
And the angle captured everything clearly. You being at the scene the moment you pushed Amy.
A dash cam couldn't record something that clearly.
The footage wasn't perfectly clear, but we could tell from the clothes the person was wearing. You can see the arm that pushed Amy. Image analysis revealed a lot. So yes, there is physical evidence of what you did.
No way.
I won't forgive anyone who hurt Amy, even if it's my sister. All our relatives and parents know about this. That's why no one is coming to your wedding today.
Wait a minute. If that happens, I won't have any guests and my wedding will be pathetic.
You brought this on yourself, so that's that. We're off to our wedding now. Because of your interference, we're having our wedding a year late. We're going to enjoy it.
Wait, Jack. I can't reach Mom and Dad.
I know. They're not interested in your excuses. They're not going to stand up for you after they found out what you did.
You can't be serious after everything I've done for this family?
What exactly have you done for this family, Rachel? All I see is someone who tried to hurt the woman I love.
I was protecting you. She's not good enough for you. Can't you see that?
Not good enough? Amy is the kindest, most patient person I know. She even kept quiet about your harassment because she didn't want to come between us.
She's manipulating you. She's turning you against your own sister.
Amy never said a word against you until I directly asked her. It was me who pressed her to tell me what happened.
The footage can't be that clear. It could be anyone.
The police disagree. They've reviewed it and confirmed it was you. The only reason we haven't filed formal charges yet is out of respect for our parents. Amy didn't want this to affect them, too. That's the difference between you and my wife.
This is insane. I'm your sister. We've always been close.
Being my sister doesn't give you the right to hurt my wife. Family doesn't do what you did.
I can explain everything if you just listen.
I've heard enough. We have a wedding to attend. Our guests are waiting to celebrate our love.
Jack, please, don't leave me like this.
Goodbye, Rachel. I hope someday you understand what you've done.
Amy, help me.
What's this all of a sudden?
My fiancé says he wants to call off the engagement, and he's telling me to pay the cancellation fees for the wedding venue.
You canceled it?
A wedding with no guests on the bride's side would be pathetic, right? It would be unbalanced, since his side would all be there, so I canceled it. Then he told me to pay the cancellation fee. He said it's all your fault that things turned out this way, but I didn't do anything.
Have you forgotten what you did a year ago? Didn't you know that Jack recently told your fiancé about it?
What? He told him?
About how you injured me on our original wedding day, and how you deliberately scheduled your wedding on the same day as our rescheduled wedding after a year.
He told them everything?
Your fiancé seemed relieved to hear the truth. He had been wondering why the wedding date was decided so suddenly and why you were trying to rush it in such a short period with barely any preparation.
Wait, so he called off the wedding because...
Because he found out what kind of person you really are?
No way.
I'm sorry to tell you this while you're in shock, but I need to inform you of the plan Jack and I have decided on after thorough discussion.
Plan?
We're going to claim compensation for my injuries and medical expenses from when I got hurt. We'll also claim all the costs from the canceled wedding. Whether we file a police report depends on how you respond from now on.
Compensation for injuries, medical expenses, and cancellation costs? You've got to be kidding me. I'm already being asked to pay cancellation fees for my wedding. And what's this about a police report?
Since we now have the physical evidence you kept asking for, we can file a police report. It would probably count as assault causing bodily harm.
Wait, this can't be happening. That would ruin my life.
If things had gone slightly differently, my life could have ended.
But it didn't end, did it?
That's just the outcome. Anyway, you'll face the consequences of your actions.
This can't be.
Please note that this is what Jack, your father, and your mother have all agreed to. With that in mind, we'll be cutting off all contact with you from now on, to protect ourselves.
Wait, please. Who's going to be on my side?
You'll have to make your own allies. I was looking forward to having a sister, but it's unfortunate it turned out this way. Jack will contact you later about the specific amounts, so please respond accordingly.
Amy, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for hurting you, for ruining your wedding. It was my fault, so please forgive me. Let's pretend none of this happened. Please let it go. I'm begging you. Amy, please respond. I have nowhere else to turn.
Rachel, I've read your messages, but I don't think you understand the gravity of what you did.
I do understand. I made a terrible mistake. I was jealous and angry.
It wasn't a mistake. A mistake is accidental. You deliberately pushed me onto a road where I could have been killed.
I wasn't thinking clearly. I never meant for you to get so badly hurt.
And then you tried to ruin our rescheduled wedding too. That shows a pattern, not a mistake.
I know it looks bad, but I'm truly sorry now. The consequences have opened my eyes.
I'm afraid your apology comes too late and for the wrong reasons. You're only sorry because you're facing consequences.
That's not true. Well, maybe at first, but now I see how wrong I was. I can't afford all these payments.
That's unfortunate, but it's the result of your choices.
Can't you talk to Jack? Maybe he can help me just this once, for old time's sake?
Rachel, our compensation claim will be significantly more than your venue cancellation fee. We're not in a position to help you.
What am I supposed to do? My parents won't even take my calls.
That's something you'll need to figure out on your own. This is where our conversation ends.
Please, just one more chance. I'll do anything to make it right.
Goodbye, Rachel. Rachel's engagement was eventually called off, and she ended up single with a lot of debt. She tried to rely on her parents, but of course, they turned her away. None of her relatives would help her either. Currently, she's working hard every day, unable to date, sweating and toiling to pay for her own wedding cancellation fees, our wedding cancellation fees from a year ago, compensation, and medical expenses.
Thank you for watching till the end. If you felt good about this video, like the video. If you didn't like it, let me know why in the comments. Subscribe too. Your likes and subs lead to our motivation. We have so many videos on our channel as well, so go ahead and take a look. See you in the next video.